Disneyland. We're going to Disneyland. Well, Disneyland was a lot bigger than this. Oh, I'm just messing with you guys. Hey everyone, Mr. Mindblocks here, and today I'm going to reveal my biggest LEGO showcase video ever. And I admit, this is the biggest I have ever recorded, and it's going to be my LEGO custom Disneyland. And a mix with Disney World as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to reveal my custom LEGO Disneyland showcase. We'll start with the Disneyland Railroad. So yeah, here's the Disneyland Road station. I basically used my Thomas Maplewaite station, just printed Disneyland on here. And here I got the parking lot. You got the Mickey Mouse logo. It says 1928. And I got a parking lot. There's an officer with a traffic light. So yeah, that's the parking lot in front of the Disneyland train station. And there's the track that goes all the way around. And if you can see that green tunnel, let me just zoom in on it. If you can see that green tunnel, that's supposed to be the Grand Canyon diorama. And then you come all the way around back to here. And let's go and start off with the train on the Disneyland Road. Here we have Thomas the Tank Engine pulling the Santa Fe and Disneyland Railroad. So yeah, this is my custom Disneyland train. Now, those of you that wonder why I called it Santa Fe and Disneyland Road, well, back when Disneyland was opening, when Walt Disney was around, he called it the Santa Fe and Disneyland Road to represent as the Santa Fe Road he used to work for. And these are the original coaches. All of them were yellow. And here I have the Lily Bell private car, which is red and still at Disneyland today. I decided to add that to the train. Oh yeah, look at this. I decided to be funny and put a Lego Jack Sparrow on top of the train with a wine glass full of rum, just to make it funny. I was going to make him look like he's trying to steal stuff off the train until I realized if I did that, he would have hit the Grand Canyon diorama here and fall off, so yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And if we go over here, I'm going to showcase another train. Right here, if you see this, to zoom on a little bit, that's the Casey Jr. Circus train from the movie Dumbo. Now, if you guys didn't know, Disneyland does have a miniature train ride that features the Casey Jr. Circus train, so that's what I did. I did my own custom Casey Jr. Lego train. I just finished making him today, and he was a masterpiece. Go and put him back where he was. And over here I have a little platform where you board him. I put a passenger there, and I had to use one of my Bachman tracks in order to do the design. Then over here you got one of the Elsa castles I decided to put there. And everything else we'll get to later. I'll go and start over here. I've already shown the Disneyland station. And right here you have a little miniature store, which is hold on, the camera's frozen. Alright. Which is, what's it called again? Oakens Trading Post. You can't really see it from over here, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is my miniature store for Disneyland called Oakens Trading Post. And I mean the one from the movie Frozen. Now, I don't think Disneyland has that. It's just this came in when the set when I ordered it, or at least when my grandmother ordered it. So I decided to put it there and just pretend like it's a Disneyland store, which is Oakens Trading Post. And it also amazed me how it literally had a cash register in there, and that's how it gave me the idea of making this a little store for Disneyland. And that's the little cavern where Sven and Kristoff would sleep in, like in the movie. And I put the fountain there. That's a little fountain that came with that Cinderella Castle right down there, which I'll show in a minute. And here you got a photographer, and you have Spider-Man and R2-D2. I decided to put them there because at Disneyland, since they do have Star Wars stuff and Avengers stuff, so I decided to put Spider-Man and R2-D2 in this dude taking a photo of them. Then right here I have a statue of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. I just ordered this and I put them there, and you got people walking around. Then right here it says Adventureland, just like the one at Disney World. And look at this. This is my custom Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Now, I got this idea from another YouTuber called Rick Hunter who did his own. So I decided to copy off him and do this. Yeah, you got the prisoner back here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me open the door so you can see him. But yeah, there's the prisoner holding a bone like on the ride. Then you got boats with people on them. Then in the barrel you got Jack Sparrow, the animatronic version, and a tree, and a skeleton, and the boats going along with the people inside. And I thought this was a masterpiece. And right here, if you look closely, that's supposed to be the skeleton skull. You know, the one on the right, it's like, hold on tight, cause we're going down the waterfall, and beware of pirates. That kind of skull. I think it's called Jolly Roger, I believe. I think so. And also, I did take a trip to Disney World once back in 2016, and when I got on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, I did not like it one bit because of the waterfall bit. It scared me to death. Scared the living daylights out of me. Believe it or not. Alright, and let's go and showcase the buildings. Right here you got a Lotso from Toy Story 3. And some people. And there's a Woody right there, and a refreshment stand, and just people. There's a ham. Oh yeah, and here's this little cart from the Frozen movie, and just people standing around. Alright, let's go and showcase the building. This is the Palace Cinema, which is supposed to represent the Chinese theater that you see at Disneyland, or Disney World. Well, they're both the same park, so yeah. Then I just used the Lego buildings I had here and just pretended they were Disneyland buildings. Then right here, this is my YouTuber Garden Hotel. You guys remember that Lego showcase video where I showcased the YouTuber Garden Hotel itself? And this is it right here. I decided to put it with the Disneyland layout. And just pretend it was just a random building. And where are the minifigures, which is me, Stampy, and SB? Well, they're inside. I put them inside. Then right here you got the Ghostbusters building. I decided to keep it there and just turn it around facing this way just to keep it hidden. And just pretend like it was a regular building. And let me showcase the characters on top of it. You got Cheshire from Alice in Wonderland. I decided to put him there. Excuse me. And here you got Slinky and Bullseye and that. I forgot what that dude's name is from Toy Story. Then right here you got Buzz Lightyear and you got one of those alien guys. Alright. And there you got the Rex from Toy Story and Bo Peep. And all sorts of figures. Then right here you got the water tower for the Disneyland Railroad. And right here, this is... Well, I don't want to knock these characters over. This is the roundhouse where the Disneyland Railroad would be in. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention, I don't have like the CK Holiday or the EP Ripley that Disneyland has, so I decided just to use my Thomas the Tank Engine to pull the Disneyland train. Because why not? I can pretend like Disneyland Railroad is doing a Day Out with Thomas event. Even though they don't really do that for some reason, I just put it there because it's the only train I have and it'd be funny and cute. Alright, moving on. Let's go and showcase the Cinderella Castle. Now, I know that Disney already made a Disney Castle set, which is the Walt Disney Cinderella Castle, but we couldn't afford it, so we had to get this miniature version and put it right here. And there's a tree, there's the Grand Canyon Diorama and the Casey Jr. train I just shown. Also, right here I have my Alice in Wonderland figures. I have the little table with a piece of cheese, and you got the custom Lego Mad Hatter that I ordered from the internet, and a custom Lego Alice with a drink me bottle. So yeah, and a piece of cake. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good, and some flowers there. Alright, moving on. Alright, now let's get to the grand finale, which is the parade. Now right here you got a float with Dumbo. Now this is pretty much a Thomas elephant from one of my Thomas sets, and I pretended he can be Dumbo, and I put him a float. And here you got the Little Mermaid boat with Ariel and I forgot what that dude's name is. And I put my Lego shark there, and I forgot that crab's name from the movie. So yeah, that's what I did. And here you got the Cinderella float with Prince Charming there. Then you got Sven and the Frozen characters on Kristoff's sleigh. You got Olaf right there and a horse there. Then you got the Beauty and the Beast float with I forgot what these guys are. And there's Belle and the Beast on the castle float. Then right here you got the Aladdin float. There's the genie on the magic carpet and the Aladdin characters on top of, I don't know whose tower that is. Then you got the Rapunzel tower from the movie Tangled. Looks pretty good. And last but not least, you got the Steamboat Willie that has Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I tried to make it like the real Disney World or Land where they have these guys at the back. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything. That's the whole showcase on the Disneyland layout. But guys, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to go and do some run-bys with the Disneyland train, aka Thomas. So I'm going to get my camera stand to do the run-bys, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I got my camera stand with me to film the train going by. And I put Thomas in the Disneyland train at the station, because I'm going... Sorry, there's a hair on my iPad. I'm going to recreate that sequence where every time the train leaves, you know, the announcement. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, if I can remember. Let me memorize it for just a second. Okay, I remember. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now arriving for a grand circle tour of Walt's Magic Kingdom. Aboard! Alright, now let's go ahead and start the train and Thomas. I'm going to go and add in the Thomas whistle sound effect. Okay, there we go. And let's go and start this up. And let me go and put the camera right here. Might want to hurry up before Thomas comes around the bend. Alright, here he comes. That's as good as any. Just a few run-bys and we'll quit for the day. I'm not going to run the Casey Jr. train because, as you saw, it's just one piece of track for the miniature version of the Casey Jr. train from the Dumbo movie. One more run-by, then we'll quit. And guys, that's it. So yeah, that's my whole Lego Disneyland layout. Let me guys know what you thought of it. I hope you liked it, because it was really worth it getting all this to make it. And guys, that's the end of this video. Remember, if you're interested in trains, go to my second channel, Railroad Velocipede Productions, where you can check all that out. But guys, that's the end of this video. Remember to punch the subscribe button and click the ding-ling bell, comment, and like the video. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next one. But bye-bye!